Okay, all right. Good evening, everybody. Monday night live stream here. So we're starting a little bit late. I actually just got off the phone with an interesting company that I've been speaking to for quite a while, actually, and I think they're going to be joining us on tomorrow's live stream. So we're going to have two guests tomorrow. We have, of course, Kabn, which we announced today. That doubled. It doubled on huge volume today, and yeah, we gotta get back the PC or something. Yeah, not the Mac. We need a new computer. We got the super chat. You can make a donation super chat so I can buy a new computer. I just got this Mac here. I think I spent like $2,200 on this. It's very slow. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have two great companies tomorrow. We're gonna have Kabn, and we're gonna have another surprise guest tomorrow, which I think some of you may know this company. It's in an interesting space, and I think they're really at an inflection point right now. So I think you'll be very, very impressed tomorrow. We're going to announce that on Telegram. I think we're going to announce on Telegram first. So let's go to the, what does it say, Telegram? We have a link to the Telegram on the bottom of this YouTube thing, in the description part. It has a link to the Telegram. So yeah, Telegram right there. And that's where we're going to announce it tomorrow morning. So let's get into today's live. So what a day today. Has been an amazing day. We had two stocks that doubled today in one day. And I think we have 10 stocks in our like little universe, our little ensemble cast of super stocks. Of course, we had CBDT up, 130%. Kabn up 120%. So we had a couple of big winners. Just so you know, don't expect stocks to double every day. That's not how this business works. But you got to take the money when it comes. So let's get into today's live stream. We're going to start off actually with CloudMD, which I think today we get the bat signal. I'm going to zoom in on this. Did Doc wake up today? I believe Doc woke up today. I think we got the bat signal that came in today. I'm going to zoom in on this chart. Here is the bat signal right there. Key reversal day. Decent volume, more volume today than we had, I don't know, 2 weeks roughly. And again, we're coming off that base, right? Just above $2. I'm saying like $2 is kind of that is the key support level. Stock is bouncing off there. Again, look, I said it before at this, again, you can't be right 100% of the time. Sometimes this is what these markets are about. They're there to keep you humble. So, it's not like, don't expect stocks going up every day. Sometimes they pull back. And the big winners are the ones that pull back. So CloudMD is looking fantastic. I think we're going to see a big run starting right now. I think we could see a $4 stock price very quickly, $5.50 maybe even. I'm throwing that number out there. Depending on what happens, I think they're probably sitting on some news because they've been they've been hiding out. And they don't usually stay quiet for long. This is not a quiet company. So I'm expecting big news out very shortly. They had some decent news today. But I have a feeling they have some big things happening. Again, this is like it's going to be like a freight train when it starts moving. So be patient. If you have the stock, I think we're going to start seeing that move right now. Again, I did say it, 2 weeks ago when it was a kind of bounce that did that bounce. It could be tomorrow is the one. This is, and I've done this with other stocks, so you get that kind of, these markets do fake you out. But I really believe that this is finally the big signal in CloudMD. By the way, if you're not a member of our YouTube channel, I don't know why you would not be a subscriber. You should subscribe, because then you'd get, you know, all this great stuff here. I mean, where else do you get stocks that are going up, you know, that double every day? 2 stocks, not just 1 stock that doubles, 2 stocks that double. So we're gonna dive into if I'm making you rich, you should make a donation to the super chat. Yeah, you know, whatever, $1, 1,000, whatever you want. I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, you're up. All right. A lot of people are making money. A lot of people are making money. ESE is doing really good. Kabn. Wow. Let's find out. Is it going to be a pullback? I don't know if there's going to be a pullback in Kabn. Who knows? They're going to be presenting tomorrow. Kabn. Did they have a serum? They might have a pullback. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not normal for stock to double in a day. But again, you know, the stock was what, 12 cents, I think. So I'm looking for like $1 on the stock at least. Multiple 10 baggers. We don't have any 100 bagger. We had several. We had 2 stocks up 1,300 and 1,700%. One up 2,000%. Cytodyne. We have not had any 100 baggers. I'm hoping. Oh, we got a 699 super chat. I don't know. Is that like a subliminal 6? Andy Nguyen. All right, 690 Canadian. That's like $5. That's like $1 US. Andy, thank you very much. I hope you're making a lot of money here. So we got we're gonna have Dr. Hamza soon on the channel. He'll be back. He'll be back. I think next week, these guys are, I think they're doing, what are they doing? They're doing, I think that, you know what, I'm a little bit insulted. I think he's doing another conference this week. A couple of our companies are doing, I think it's Benzinga or somebody. They're doing something. Benzinga. Who's Benzinga? What kind of name is that? I don't know what that name even means. All right, AR, 10 baggers only. AR, I completely agree with you. 10 baggers only. We're not looking for stocks that are going to go up a nickel, 3%. We're looking for stocks that are going to go up minimum 10x, 1,000%. So 10x. You're buying, a stock for $1. It's going to go to $10. That's what we're looking for. 9 Life. All right. Oh, this guy's. Oh. I'm gonna timestamp. We got to get your info, because this is legally. I think this is legally binding here. 9 Life Media. Okay, so Andy Win, I think, right? Is this you pronounce Win, right? 8 cents. You're in at 8 cents. You're up almost 4x, I believe. I believe it's 4x. Stock is 32 cents, I think, at the high today. Okay. But so Cloud is looking fantastic. I think we've seen the bottom on Cloud. Let's jump into fans. I think we had a nice day today. You know what? I'm actually glad that the stock pulled back. What's interesting, but again, I've talked about this before. All these stocks, they all have their own personality. These charts really have their own personality. They're also different. It's like human beings, right? So what fans likes to do is it likes to pop, and then it pulls back. It does these crazy moves. We've seen this. So, but fans is back. It broke out of this kind of, this little flag it was forming. So it's starting to move up. It closed down. I think this is kind of like a fake out move here. This closing a little bit lower. This is going to run again. I think fans is about to start running big time. They had great news today about they're going to have access to Europe because of the regulation. They got the Malta license. Fans is going to be on our live stream on Wednesday. We're going to have fans. We're going to have CBDT. Speaking of which, okay, so fans is looking good. What did I tell you guys on last night? I said fans is going to run. I was not expecting today like this news. I really wasn't, but I wasn't expecting a big move like this. I was expecting a decent move starting. So I think this is one of the charts of the day here. I mean, how often do you see something like this? This is amazing. I'll tell you what's the most amazing about this. You had this massive, it's a spike. Not only is it a spike, but it closes near the top, and it closes at 30 cents, right? 30 cents? 30 cents, yeah. So that is very powerful. What's the volume? 36 million shares. 36 million shares just on the CSE. It doesn't include the OTC, the other exchanges that they have, all that nonsense. So this is it's a lot of people coming into the stock, and what's interesting is this company is still relatively unknown. I mean, how many people know about CBDT outside of a couple of people in Canada? It's not really known in the US yet. So I think this thing has still a lot of legs, CBDT. This is a real big momentum play. When I see a move like this, and there's no real gap. It didn't really gap up. I can't really see this, zoom in on this, but yeah, this is a very manageable. It's actually pretty impressive. This is actually very healthy looking to me. So yeah, we might see the stock pull back tomorrow to maybe a quarter. Very possible. Why not? I think it would be healthy if it pulled back to a quarter tomorrow. Here's the Mac is freezing up again. Oh, ridiculous. My Mac is frozen. Let me check my emails while this I'm getting the spinning here. Stand by. Okay, somebody's got to tell me what's wrong with this Mac, because I mean, this is like a $2,400 Mac book, and I'm getting the spinning wheel here. Julie Ota, 4 American money. This is what we need. Julie, thank you. Oh, look at this. Wait, hold on. Oh. We got some high rollers here. We got high rollers in the house now. $20. DK making money. DK, how much did you make? This is what I want to know. What percentage are you making? What is so did somebody make a $50? Holy shit. Oh my God. Ryan, wow. By the way, guys, this is not we're not doing like a thing where donation. I just like to see, I'm just curious to see people if they like the product, if they like the thing, but yeah, I'm curious to see what what kind of value they're getting from it. We are, by the way, we're getting paid by the companies. It's not like, I'm doing this as a philanthropy project, but we are very selective in the companies we take, though. So we are leaving money on the table. So Ryan, man of the day, $50 Canadian. That's like real money. $1 from Calvin. What is this? $1, man? Come on, you're making a ton on that. You got some big wins on that, fans, right? You should be at least $1.99. Okay, Ryan, thank you very much. I appreciate. I guess it's not. So it's not. I don't know, support. It's like I appreciate that you're getting value from what we're doing. Again, we don't sell subscription access to this, so it's I'm glad you're getting value, and let's see here. What's going on here? Peak has potential. Listen, I'm expecting Peak to do very well. Today's Peak was not looking good today. I'm going to go to that chart. Ooh, the chart was ugly today, to be very, very candid with you. We had a turnaround. But the Peak is looking, the Peak, 10 for new computer. Okay. Okay, I covered. Okay, great. I got to do something. So if somebody tells me what needs to be done, because this should have RAM and memory, whatever it is. Why is it slowing down this thing? I don't know. If somebody explains, I need a technical expert. Will Walker, $3. Okay, Will. Wow, thank you, Will Walker. I hope you're making a lot of money. RK 699. Thank you. Whoa. We get Calvin, you made 200 grand. 200 grand. You give it $2. Kind of, it should be like 2,000. No. I'm pulling your leg. I'm glad you're making money. And let's see, Vancouver on you. What does that mean? You're paying for the trip? Yeah. So by the way, as soon as the whole coronavirus thing is over, we're gonna have a big. I don't want to say a meetup. But we're gonna have a big event in Vancouver. I'm gonna do Vancouver at the Pan Pacific. I haven't been to the Pan Pacific in a long time. And we're gonna have I think we're gonna have some companies presenting. We're gonna have CEOs of companies, whoever's there in June. And hopefully it's going to be some of our 10 baggers and 100 bag. Hopefully by then we'll have some of these guys. Peak will be 10x or whatever. Cloud MD, and it'll be great. They have great. If I remember, they had very good food, and of course open bar. I know in Canada it's a very big. Those two key words, open bar. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use the super chat money for the event. So let's go to funny. Peak is going to $100, right? Am I right? I'm saying at least 5, but we got to get out of this correction. The stock is that Peak is the only one right now that's in trouble right now. So we got to see what happens, because it's at key support level. We're going to see what happens here. And then we're going to, yep. We got to sue Apple. I'm actually, the reason why I sold my Apple stock in like 2003, because I thought they were going to get sued by all those people who had the iPods with the bad hard drives, all the products, But I had this. I have another Mac. I have the Sky. What is not the Sky? The Air Mac Air. It's like $1,000. I've never had any problems. It was fantastic. I don't know why this thing is. Okay, so JJ is going to be on. We're talking about Peak. He's going to be on Wednesday. Okay, so let's jump into some charts right now. So CBDT is looking fantastic. Again, if they do pull back. I would not be surprised by 25-cent pullback, 15 cents. I think we're going to see 50 cents. And what did I say earlier last week on Twitter? I said, once a stock goes above 10 cents, it becomes a legitimate stock. 25 cents is, that's really legitimate, because then it's no longer really in the penny stock world. A stock that's a nickel, 8 cents. Yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing. That's why you can find opportunities there, because most investors, they don't want to go into the 8 cents, but a quarter stock is already, that's a legitimate stock, 30 cents. Our Porsche, all right, the PC fund, we're going to go to PC, courtesy of Fans Unite. Okay, great question here. So here's, I think, again, I guess I was talking before you made your comment here. The thing has tremendous momentum right now. I mean, it could blow straight through 60 cents tomorrow, very possibly. It could go to $1 in a week. It would not surprise me. But I'm pretty realistic. I think we're probably going to see a little bit of a pullback. It's hard to say, because this thing looks so powerful. I just don't like to be that. I don't like to be too optimistic about these things. I think we could see a bit of a pullback, but ultimately, my short-term target on CBDT, my short intermediate, is really that 50, 60 cent range, and then it might build a bit of a base, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's see what happens. First, it's got to get to 50 cents. Then we'll have it. That'll be another conversation after it goes to 50 cents. But right now, it's already up. Look, we introduced CBDT at, what is it, about a nickel. It was a nickel stock. So it's up over 5x in less than 2 months. In 8 weeks, this thing is up 5 times, right? And, this is a record actually, because before that, it was CloudMD that was up 500% it took them 3 months. Before that, it took stocks 6 months. We're in a new phase right now. We're in a new phase of the markets. Things are moving quicker. So there's, things are really picking up. I think we're going to see a lot of stuff happen. And I think I would call it the next 2 months, I'm expecting some huge moves. We're going to we have some new companies. We have some of the existing ones, the clouds, the peaks, these guys, the CBDTs. We're going to see big moves, but I think we're going to see some really, really crazy moves starting to happen in the next 2 months, up through the end of January. I think we have up until the inauguration. Let's see what happens then, because we don't know. We don't know yet who's going to be the president. I mean, it's still up for debate, right? The U.S. But with that said, even if Biden does get into office, and I'm not a Biden fan, I have a feeling that things are actually going to be pretty good. I mean, the market kind of is assuming he's going to be in, and I think the guy's kind of a lazy guy. He's never done anything in his whole career. He's like plagiarized speeches. He's basically going to plagiarize Trump's whole policy with a little bit of a spin. So I think things are going to stay the same. He's going to talk about whatever, but pretty much I think the market assumes that things are going to stay status quo. So that is my thing. I know we got a lot of Biden fans here, so I'm sorry if I offended you. But hey, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and you like Biden, God bless. Let's see here. Okay, so Visby. Here's another winner. We have another big winner here. Okay, so Visby. What can I tell you? It's looking very strong. I mean, these guys have some. Look at the interview we did with Jay, the CEO. They got some big things happening. And again, we got involved with this at 15 cents they debuted, and now it was 70 cents. So another 4x in 2 months. So so we got multiple 400% winners in just a few months. That's a lot. So that's Visby. Visby's looking very good. Let's see what other stocks we got in the hopper here. ESE. 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 I think, okay, so ESE gapped open big today. There was a very positive article that came out on Seeking Alpha. Very positive article on ESE. And the guy also mentioned Wall Street Reporter. He said that Wall Street Reporter was very, the stocks are good. So I like this guy, Vranick, Ed Vranick, Steve Vranick. I got the name. I'll tell you what it is right now. His name is Edward Vranick, CFA. Edward Vranick, CFA. Both on E, and apparently likes Wall Street Reporter. So he has good taste. Ed, you have good taste. Let's see what's going on here. Jay is going to be back maybe next week, I think. Next week. Yeah, Todd, I agree. This whole coronavirus thing, I think, was a scam. This was really like everything. Everything was going against Trump. I mean, it's really a shame. As soon as Biden gets in, he's going to claim credit, because by the time January comes around, this whole thing is going to be over. The whole coronavirus thing is going to be pretty much on the way out, but there's going to be a need for testing. So this whole thing is going to go on for a long time. That's why you're seeing stocks like CBDT go up, everything else. There's going to be a need for testing, all this other stuff. Visby, I said Visby, good things. 3 a.m. What could you be doing that's more important than trading stocks? I don't know. What could you be doing in Europe that's more important than trading penny stocks? Canadian penny stocks at that. So yeah, so okay, Visby, very good. CBDT is up 6x. I think it's 5x. No, I can't keep track. It's up a lot. Ben Baker is all in. Okay, great. Hey, here's your opportunity. Let's see here. CBDT news coming. I think we're going to see some news. Yeah. I'm expecting news from look, when companies come on our program, it means they have news flow happening. That's part of the premise, right? So we're looking for things. They're at an inflection point, and we're looking for them to start really going places. So that's the premise of them going on our program. I mean, we're not doing stocks that are just, we don't have a CEO on our live stream because, he's doing a quarterly update, product announcement, and we don't hear from the guy for the next year. That's not what we do. We're looking for companies that are at an inflection point. They're about to take off and, go big places. So we're naturally expecting big news. And they've had some decent news, so we'll see. AWU is with Trump. Are you in Canada? You could vote. Well, you can come over the border and vote also. How long do I think that? Listen, the tech boom is not going anywhere. I mean, it's just the world is just getting faster and faster. It's getting better and better. There's going to be pullbacks, but if you look at where we are now, I mean, things are accelerating at such a crazy pace. It's just getting more and more and more. I mean, when you think about even things like, forget about the computers. Look what's happening with SpaceX. These guys are launching rockets to Mars. These are private companies that are launching satellites. Elon Musk is drilling tunnels. Is a private guy drilling tunnels under cities to, this really amazing stuff happening in the world right now. We're really living in an incredible time. It's not even like the basic text, like social media, all this stuff is like not, this stuff is like the easy stuff. This is like incredible things happening. We're really like in an amazing time, which is why I think we're going to see opportunities for massive moves on stocks like 100 baggers. Yep. Yeah, I'm calling Doc the Tesla of healthcare. The Tesla of healthcare. That's what I'm calling Cloud MD. Okay, so let's go to peak. Oh, actually, no, before I go to peak, let me look at one more good chart. Let me look at one more. Okay, so CBD was up huge today. CBDT was up. This is ESE, excuse me. ESE was up 35%. A bit of a gap. Again, I don't like these gaps, but what can you say? I mean, the stock is basically double. It's doubled from where we introduced it less than a week ago. It's pretty good. On real volume, 1.7 million shares in Canada. It's starting to accelerate. So the market likes this stock. Let's see what happens this week. Again, any of these stocks can pull back, but they're really all in just their first inning. We're looking for, when we get involved with the stock, we're looking for something which is going to have a 6 to 9 month inflection point where it's going to have that big, massive boom. And then it'll even out and it'll become like a normal stock growing at whatever they grow at. So we want to capture that, that 6 to 9 month window where things can really explode. And in the case of ESE, in the case of CBDT, these things are just in the first inning. Look, these stocks have been on our program for, what is it? 1 week, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That's nothing. All right. Let's look at Kabn. This is a chart of the day. Wow. I mean, where do you see this? Okay, so let's look at this. We got the kind of, I want to call this like a double bottom type of thing happening. Again, it's a very, there's not a lot of information on this chart. It's almost like the ESE chart. Very similar looking charts. Look at this move. So we announced, this company on Telegram that they were presenting. I don't know, somebody figured out, we were kind of teasing it out on Discord. I was kind of teasing out the symbol, not the symbol. He said the last letter of the company and there's a tech stack. And the guy figured it out. I don't know how this guy figured out Kabn. It was, and I think he bought a bunch. Somebody bought a bunch of stock right after that. CBDT is going to be, I think 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern time. DOC has not been pumped. This is absolutely the opposite. It is being pumped and bought, pumped and accumulated. If he could do 30 million shares in a day, you just need the right things to line up, and it can happen. It could really happen. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. So Kabn is up big. They're going to be on tomorrow. So you're going to see David, the CEO of the company, on at 12:30. Oh, and we're going to have, I think, we're going to have another company at 1 o'clock. This is going to be a surprise. You're going to want to tune into that live stream. The link is on our YouTube channel, the live stream for tomorrow. I think it's going to be incredible. That stock, the other stock, is ready to start moving. Actually, it started moving a little bit already. And that one is going to, I think, move a big time, or bigly, as Donald Trump would say. That is tomorrow. We're gonna have a great live stream tomorrow. So Kabn is looking very impressive, and it's a big move. It's up. It's more than doubled in one day. Can you imagine that? On how many shares of volume? What was the volume on Kabn? A lot of volume. What was the volume? 9 million shares. 9 million shares. So if you look on the CSE, the CSE Canada, what do they call it? Canada Securities Exchange. Their top 5 stocks, 3 out of their 5 stocks are the Wall Street Reporter, next super stocks. So we got Kabn, we got CBDT, number 1 position, like 30 million shares. We got Kabn, and we got Visby. So, and I think tomorrow we might have a sweep. I want to have all 5 stocks tomorrow. All 5 stocks be the Wall Street Reporter next super stocks. Let's go to SHG. SHG. Again, this is going to be I believe, again, my opinion, SHG is going to be a monster stock, just getting started, 10 bagger at least. Based on where, when we launched, at least, I don't know, I think at this point, maybe $7, very soon. Very soon. So today, the car is a little bit of a consolidation day, not a very exciting day in the chart, but it's holding up, and I think they're going to be ready for a big move. So that is CBDT. Excuse me. Sorry, let me blow this up. Let me blow this up. Oh, yeah, we're also on Discord. We're on Telegram. So if you join our Telegram channel, you get a lot of information first. It's free. Where else do you get this free stuff? Imagine this guy's actually selling subscriptions, selling newsletter subscriptions for this type of stuff, and they don't have stocks that double in a day, 2 stocks doubling in a day, 10 baggers, 20 baggers. I mean, we should have like 50,000 people on the Telegram channel. Discord, thanks to Hammy, the man in Vancouver, the TFSA legend, for setting up our Discord. We got a lot of activity there. And again, the YouTube channel, Wall Street Reporter, for latest info. I don't like to hope. I don't want to hope. I don't believe in hope. I believe in, hey, is it going to happen? It's not going to happen. So, let's see what happens. Thank you. I think he does have some news. My impression is he has news. SHG. Oh, he's using that analogy. Yeah. SHG, the cat, it's not on the countertop yet. I think it's still jumping. So I think we could see more of an extension. I think once it goes above $1, I think SHG could extend past $1 in the next couple of days. Maybe it's like something like $1.25, maybe even $2, and then start consolidating. So it's looking very good. Yes, SHG is doing very well. CBDT, DOC, I believe it could be. Yeah. CRVC is starting to move up. Let's look at the CRVC chart. Gold, I think everybody, I think, guys, I think this is the time you want to start like getting position in gold. Gold has already made a move, but it's just getting started. Gold is getting started. I think once this thing hits 3,500, not even 30. Once gold goes to 2,500, these stocks are going to go berserk. And again, CRVC has a big land position in Ontario, so they're in the right space. Let's see, what else do we got? Logic. Wait, hang on, let me see. Wait. I'm gonna pull the Peak chart. Peak had a rough day today. I'll be very, very candid with you. Peak had a rough day. Attempting a pullback, comeback at the end. So to be candid, it's not a good looking chart right now. I thought it was $1.50. I did say that was the base. And no, lo and behold, it broke down. It came back. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. So this is a it's a pretty nasty pullback, to be candid. It could it does 75. So if the breakout was we're kind of in that support range, really. So this is that key support area right here. It's really testing it. So it's got to recover. Once it does, I think from what I'm told, like, that people were saying like bad things. Oh, Peak is the margins are small, this or that, or something like what difference does it make? The margins are not that important yet. Did they find gold? Do they find gold? They're looking for gold. They're in a place which has, historically had good gold finds. So let's hope that they find it. Hope they find something. They don't need to find, they just need a little bit. Peak needs to consolidate around $1. Ooh, Jason, that'd be rough. $1? I don't think so. It could. It could. It could. We've seen this happen with a lot of our stocks. The ones that ended up being 10 baggers, they had big pullbacks. Warrants being exercised. Yeah, probably. Yeah. There's pressure on it. So I'm not I'm not gonna avoid it here. Yeah, exactly. I think that these people were talking about the margins are small. The margins don't matter really at this point for them. I think the company is gonna turn profitable probably this year. What matters is the growth. Like what this guy's saying, it's the growth, it's the data. Think about Amazon. Amazon didn't make money for decades. It was all about the growth. And where was Amazon when they weren't making money? So yeah. I think so, Mohammed. Yeah, so Peak is very similar. It does remind me a little bit of like Nextech. It reminds me a little bit of like Nextech when it made that move to like $2 or whatever it was last February. It had a pullback and then, then finally ran to $10. So, Alan, I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm not making any recommendations, but if you look at the chart, it looks pretty good. If you like DOC, I think this is the place you want to get into it. Let's see what else we got. Logic. Logic. Not much has changed today. I keep looking at the chart. Again, it's sort of like doing the some of these things. again, not every stock doubles in a day, right? So MX Cloud, Doc, they go into a consolidation phase before they do the breakout. So this is what it's doing, I believe, anyway. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days. Once it starts moving, my target on it is $40 plus. Is there anything I didn't cover? ICANN. So ICANN is looking pretty good today, actually. 69 cents. Very bullish. Yeah. So ICANN, again, like I said this before, this has its own personality, this chart. It doesn't make crazy wild moves. It just kind of does measured upswings. It doesn't make like a 50% move in one day. It does nice 10% moves like what we're seeing here. Nice volume. 1.64 million shares. So ICANN, I think, is on a trajectory. I think it's on a trajectory for a couple bucks. Yeah, make sure, again, you get the Telegram channel. We're on Discord. All the links are below. Subscribe to the channel. What else can I tell you? Robin G. $5. Singapore. Is that Singapore? Is it Singapore? I don't know what this is. But it looks good. EPWCF, aka CBDT. So I'm glad you are making money on CBDT. Yep. Doc fans. Doc fans, we're going to see some rockets happening. Logic looking good. We talked about fans. You're tuning in late. On this channel, on this thing, I'm not talking too much about the fundamentals because I leave that to the companies. I'm talking about the charts mostly, but they did have very strong news today about the license. Now that they're going to be able to enter Europe with casino gaming and start to rake in the big bucks. Francesco, $5, American money. Thank you. Okay. So now we got to I need 10x probably into PKK. Okay, so you made 5x. Jared, did you make 5x in CBDT? Because then you can do the parlay. So $5, yeah. Thank you. What, you want to give me less? You wanted to give me $1? Okay, no, thank you. Yeah, we showed the chart. Yeah, CBDT is looking very strong. I mean, again, these things can pull back. You never know. The Telegram page is mostly messages. We put out messages throughout the day, like charts, different stuff on Telegram. And it's not really a chat. It's just messages. Like when things are starting to move, you get an alert. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. Life saving. Rohit, I hope you're not putting all your money into one stock. I would not put all my money into one stock. Unless you're, I don't know, unless you're like 18, 20, then you could do it. It's fine. As long as you're, I wouldn't be putting my money into one stock. Robin is up 4x and holding CBDT. Okay. $1, it could. Yeah, look, when these things start moving, why can't they be? Look, if people are saying a loop. Loop. Why is that stock? What is it, $2, whatever? And again, Loop is a company that I think they talked about going into our program back months ago, and the CEO, I don't know, he kind of flaked out. Was it Anson? And but if that stock can go to $2, I think CBDT can go to $2. So Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome. On Discord, it's Wall Street Reporter, and I think where is the link? The link is somewhere. It's out there. Wall Street Reporter on the Discord. Okay. I'm not in the basement. That's Joe Biden, president-elect. He's in the basement. I'm above ground. Thank God I'm above ground, right? Okay, so what else we got? Okay, so we got ICANN's looking very good. We got CBDT looking good. We have tomorrow, 12:30, we're gonna have Kabn, KABN, which has an amazing looking chart. I'm gonna leave you with that chart right now because it's a fantastic. I mean, it's a this is like a rip your face off rally in a stock. Somebody's making a lot of money in the stock today. Yep. So this stock is up today 123%. And the volume, look at this volume compared to today. 9 million shares. Average volume before this was, I don't know, 10,000 shares or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? When you're trading 10 million shares in volume. So Kabn is looking good. I think we could see some big moves. They're going to be on the live stream tomorrow. And we're going to have another surprise guest tomorrow. Another surprise guest. We're going to announce in the morning a company in a very, very, very interesting sector. Some of you have been asking about companies in this sector. And I think the one that you're going to meet tomorrow is, I believe, going to be a big winner in this sector, in this theme, which is going to be a very hot theme in 2021. It was pretty hot, kind of, or it is pretty hot actually right now, but it's going to explode, and it's going to be very big. Whoa, we got a woo 27.99. Super sticker. Okay, a woo, thank you. 27.99. This must be like an auspicious number, like a feng shui number. 27.99. 8 like 888. We want something like that. Kabn is moving up. A woo, which stock did you make money in? That's what I want to know. Oh, this is funny. This guy's funny. This is funny. Scram. Could be very auspicious. Very auspicious. That's a bank in reverse. So peak Kabn looking good. Kabn is looking good. In the US, it's EPWCF. EPWCF. Yeah, psychedelics. Interesting. It's interesting that you mentioned psychedelics. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have Kabn. Frank, it's pretty funny. Frank, it's funny. It is not Organic Garage. Frank is warm. Frank is warm. Frank is getting warm. It's going to be something big. I think so. Yeah. Listen, these things are not. When we do a company on the live stream, this is not a like one of those things. It's not like these pump and dump things. No, we're here for a 6-month campaign. We're here to get involved with a company for 6 months. Right at their inflection point, right as they're getting to that big growth phase, when they have, they're going to start revenues, they're going to have catalysts, value creation. We want to capture that big chunk of that value creation early on. And then after that, I don't know, the stock could be $5, whatever the stock goes to after that, then it becomes like a mainstream stock, and let the next guy buy it. We're going to move on to another one. So It is not EATS. It is not. It is not. It is not Numi. And it is not MMED. We're going to announce it tomorrow. But it is not Numi or VEGN. So we're going to what is the ticker end with? I don't want to play that game tonight because somebody, you know, I gave a hint on the Discord and somebody guessed it. And so we're going to announce it tomorrow. It's going to be on the where we're going to announce it. We're going to announce it on Telegram first. It's going to be on Telegram first. So if you want to get in on the action, you need to be on our Telegram channel. Hey, by the way, if you're on Telegram, don't spread the word on Discord or wherever. Let those people figure it out themselves. I mean, the whole idea is we want people to, you know, get in on Telegram first, and then it definitely is not TSMP. Definitely not. Nope. 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 So anyway, on that note, we're gonna see you tomorrow at 12:30 with Kabn, 12:30 Eastern time. And again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join our Telegram, join the Discord, Wall Street Reporter. And again, this is all our opinions only. These stocks can, you know, very risky stocks. They can all go to zero. Do not invest before doing your due diligence. We are paid by the companies that we discuss here, you know, with the exception of Tesla and NIO. Let's see here. Let us see. So we're going to see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Maybe we'll even have a live stream tomorrow. It's going to be a very, very interesting day. And we'll see you on tomorrow's live stream. And thank you, all the super chat, chats. I appreciate it because, you know, it's kind of like to me, when somebody makes a donation, like even if it's $1 or whatever, it means to me that they actually appreciate the value of the thing. So, you know, it's just you know, it's a ego trip or whatever. I don't know, not ego trip. It's just, you know, it's great. It motivates me to do these after hours live streams. It's just because it means that people value it. That's all. So thank you again, and we'll see you tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern time for Kabn plus a special guest to be announced in the morning on Telegram.